On today's adventure, we reap the benefits and experience the struggles of an extended stay in the Kalalau Valley. With the 11 miles of cliffside trails behind us, our adventure is just beginning, stranded for 3 nights on the most secluded beach in Hawaii.
Good morning. So we just woke up. We're getting out of bed. We didn't wake up for sunrise, or like our bodies need to heal. Honestly, sleeping here was not so comfortable, and the waves are so loud at night. Now I'm about to make some oatmeal just using our jet boil, just these quick little packets, and then we have some granola, super easy breakfast, and that's what I'm about to make.
Love that your socks are right next to our food.
Oatmeal and granola, pretty good.
So after that breakfast and saying hi to the goats, we're going to show you a little bit of the facilities here on Kalalau Beach, especially the campgrounds. And now we're going to go ahead and fill our water at the freshwater source here, which is like truly awesome. So I'll show you that.
Alright, so behind me is our precious water source, the Kalalau waterfall. Blake and I aren't using filters, but I know a lot of people do, so that's really just preference. Yesterday, I actually showered in the waterfall after our long hike. I'm actually about to wash my pants in it as well, so it is so helpful to remember this so you don't pack up a ton of water, come here with extra weight, and then realize there's an actual water source.
And since the waterfall flows year-round, you truly never have to worry about fresh water on Kalalau.
So behind me right here is the unisex poop room, as it says right here on the wall. So we've been to a lot of national parks, a lot of really nice restrooms. This is not one of them. The unisex poop room is just to do what you gotta do and then get out of here. But at least there's something here so you're not pooping in the woods. I'm gonna get away from here because it's smelling very, very bad. I'm gonna go show you some other things.
So we are here at the Kalalau Beach. You can actually see our campground from here, which is amazing. The best campgrounds are right along the beach, right here. Kalalau waterfall is right there, super easy to get to from the best campsites. And then if you go all the way to the left, facing the campgrounds, those are the other campgrounds that you're gonna be tempted to grab when you first finish the hike. 11 miles, you're gonna get here, you're gonna say campground. Don't go there. Come a little bit farther, closer to the waterfall, and you'll find the best campground.
There actually used to be a lot of other fruit available right here at the campgrounds. There were lilikoi vines that grew all up in these trees around here, and lilikoi is just Hawaiian for passion fruit. But since I've not been here in a year, all of the lilikoi has died in the campgrounds, which is very sad. So we're gonna go up into the valley to find where the fruit actually grows. Alright, so with Kalalau Beach right behind me, we're going up to explore Kalalau Valley today, which is the #1 thing to do when you're here in Kalalau. Isn't that right?
That's right. Alright, so this is 0.5 miles away from the campsite, and we're heading up. So, End Valley Trail, this is where it starts.
As we're walking through this very sacred valley, I want to talk a little about some of the history that's involved here. Kauai is the oldest island of the main Hawaiian island, and Kalalau Valley specifically was inhabited by indigenous people here in Polynesians and actually native Hawaiians before colonization took over. So when you're hiking up into the valley, you're actually hiking into what used to be the home for thousands of people that lived here on this island. And you can actually pick out some of the stone walls like I'm walking over right now. So as you're walking through the Kalalau Valley, you can kind of feel all of the energy from all the people that were here before you. It's a place that deserves the respect that it gets, truthfully.
Alright, so we finally made it to the waterfall with a beautiful pool. It took us a little bit over 2 miles. We did see a couple streams that look like it might be it, but just keep going, keep following the trail, and you will end up here. You'll see a rope swing, and we're about to dive in.
Alright, go on.
I'm scared. It's gonna be so cool. doing nothing.
Oh, it's not that bad. And one thing I would definitely recommend you do before coming here is make sure you download this trail on all the trails before you come out here. And if you ever get lost out in Kalalau Valley, don't worry, listen for the ocean and keep walking down, because eventually you're gonna hit a trail that's gonna bring you back to where you wanna be on Kalalau Beach. All right, so we made it down here to the secret community gardens. And since it's February, there's not a lot that is in season, but we are finding a whole bunch of little things in here that we can have. It might actually be edamame, maybe. I don't know.
Should I eat it?
I don't know. Should you eat it?
I'm hungry.
So all of these up here, these are papaya trees that currently have no papayas. How do you feel about that? You're eating the bean.
Not good. Don't recommend.
Found an orange. Ellie, you want it? The orange tree is right above me. All right, so we're pretty sure we found a mango tree that has so many mangoes hanging above us that look like they're ready to fall. Want me to try to grab it? You want me to go up there and get it?
Yes, baby. Oh my God, you're there. You're there. Yes. Maybe the other one. Get the other one. Yeah. Hand it to me. Hand it to me.
With nothing to hold the jackfruit, the 2 miles back to the beach were painful.
All right, so we made it back to our campsite, probably about 5 miles total, going all the way up into the valley and coming back out with these jackfruits, which Ellie very smartly pointed out. I didn't know what they were.
I don't know. This is how much of a foodie I am. I will do anything to eat this right now. Alright, so time for a snack because I'm always hungry here. So I got these almond butter packets at the grocery store and Blake's gonna hate them, but I'm literally going to put them on some bread that I brought. It's gonna be a great snack. Yummy.
With full bellies and a day of exploring behind us, we enjoyed views of the massive winter swell at sunset at the most secluded beach we've ever been to. Ready for another day exploring Kalalau.
So last night after we had some dinner, we fell asleep literally right after because we were so exhausted from exploring the valley. And this morning we had some breakfast and we've encountered what might just be the biggest problem we've had out here.
Are you kidding me? We have 3 squares left and probably all of today and tomorrow morning before, and then during the hike. Sad. I'm gonna use 1 square.
As the sun cast its first light on Kalalau, we waved to the tourist who took the easy route. Luckily, the campgrounds cleared out and we were treated to a completely deserted Kalalau Beach.
And we were out here on the beach this morning and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I realized that I'm wearing this shirt that I wore when I first met Ellie on our first date up above us here on Kalepa Ridge. Yep, that was the first time we ever went on a date. It's literally, wait, oh, there, that one.
We literally have pictures sitting up on that cliff looking at Kalalau Beach and being like, wow, like I wish we could go there.
Here we are.
Here we are.
All right, well, we're gonna go explore more of Kalalau.
Which meant leaving our camp unattended while the goats kept watch, completely unfazed by our tent in their feeding ground. And with everyone gone, we got to truly appreciate the feeling of being stranded in the middle of the Nepali coast before making the hike out to today's destination. At the base of Red Dirt Hill, you'll be treated to green pastures, goats, and incredible seaside cliffs.
So we are at a spot that's about 3/4 mile away from our campground, and there is so many goats here. It's absolutely beautiful. But this is a spot that you're going to pass by on your way to Kalalau Beach, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I want to stop. I recommend you keep going, get to your campsite, and then come later in one of your other days to really enjoy it, take some pictures, and maybe have a little bonfire.
Alright, so we just hiked back to where our campsite is, and we've been so hungry that every time we've come to make food, we haven't even shown you what we have. We've been living off these adventure meals, which are the same ones that we had on the road trip, so we're well acquainted with some of the flavors here. And I also got my jet boil right here, and a little bit of water, and that's all you need for a home cooked meal. Well, not home cooked meal, but at least it's going to be warm. Give the cap.
Without proper chairs or a table, our Kalalau kitchen was primitive to say the least.
Now we wait 5 minutes.
Like, I'm hungry, but I don't know about this one. I'm not sure if the chili mac is gonna be any good.
Still have a whole nother minute.
There's the face.
Honestly, the look is like a
Take a
4
bite.
out of 10. So liquidy. Why adventure meals? Why? It's been such an incredible 2 full days here at Kalalau Valley. I think my favorite thing has been that we are so disconnected from everything. No one can send you a message, no one can reach out, but being here and just being with each other and spending some time truly in nature has been insane.
Kalalau is such a remote and awesome place that you just have to hike out here and see it for yourself. It's more than just a trail, it's kind of the experience that it takes you through. Whether you meet people, whether you find something about yourself, whether you leave something from here, you take something from here. It's just a special place for everybody that comes and visits Kalalau. So we're gonna have our last hot meal as well as some mashed potatoes, our last rations pretty much, and we're gonna hit the hay because tomorrow is 11 miles the other way.
We'll see you next time on today's adventure.
Bye.